But for me, it was a win-win for Lagos State. MFM made money out of the gate takings. They also picked up. They also picked up 1 point. Yeah, it's good because we keep saying.
I think the boast of the coach did not actually come to pass. Let's get home. Once we welcome Caterpillars, we're going to reclaim the top spot.
Because sometimes when I see some clubs suffering, you can brand your team in a way that when you bring people to the stadium, you're making money, and you need to think of incentives.
And of course,
they'll make it interesting, so that like Heartland is saying, watch a game, win something. Something that would just bring people to the stadium. And that's why I like the Northerners. They love their football and they will always follow their team. We knew that Kano Pillars was going to have good support.
You also get to see the fans in what happened in Academy also. I mean, in Jos, the fans that actually also came in their large numbers to the stadium. Well, before we get to that, I think let's just talk about tennis. Talk about the table tennis.
That's right.
What happened in Egypt? We talked about tough draw yesterday. That we'll just see what the players can do. Just go there and be the champion you want to be. And of course, it started on a very, very good note. Good
note. And I like the way you said it, that maybe they're showing the Super Eagles how to beat Egypt. What else can I say? This is very good for the players at this level. We spoke about Bayomi Animashaun. We spoke about Aziz Sholanke. We talked about what's his name? Sunday. Akomolafe. And they're already representing the country very well. Knowing how to win at this level and even how to lose and bounce back is very, very important. I remember the words of the president to them: take a chance, be good ambassadors to the country, and then promote good team spirit, good sportsmanship, And I like the fact that they've started well. Let's see where they can take this to. You never know. The future of table tennis in Nigeria right in our faces.
It's very, very bright in our faces. Of course, it's very, very bright. And if you check what happened with the three of them who start on a very, very big, huge note, Ome Sholanke and Sunday Akomolafe, both of them competing, all of them competing in the junior boys singles event, with Ome actually leading with the way for the Nigerians against the Egyptians. First of all, he's competing in group 12. He was able to defeat Abdurrahman Dendan and Mohammed Abdegani with 3-0 bashing. That's the way it started. And of course, for Gwahan El Zared, he was able to determine the players that will advance to the second stage of the championship. So he's going to be up against Gwahan in the second round. Unlike Ome, who had an easy ride over his opponent, Sholanke, who is competing in Group 3, was well tested by his Egyptian, who is making his international debut. And of course, he was able to beat Montazela Garib 3-1, while his encounter against Abel, he actually prevailed 11-9, 11-7, 3-11, and 6-11, 6-11. That's how that one ended. Well, for Ome and Sholanke, Akomolafe was unfortunate, having won his first group match against Mazem Elsise 3-0, but he fell to another Egyptian, Amma Atia 3-1. So he's hoping to actually get a victory against Abdurrahman when they meet in the last group game today, and he will be sure of course taking it to the second stage of the competition if he's able to win that. Well, it's been on a good note for the boys, and of course hopefully all of them can definitely get to the second round to see how they can take it from there.
Fantastic. And that's what I'm saying. I like the balance, and some were winning and others not winning, seeing the need to win their next game. Amadi Ome showing good progress. Let's see if Aziz and Sunday Akomolafe will do the same, because we know Abayomi Animashaun has got the quality. He's leading the team. For me, I like the fact that we're talking about new names. Whether this team wins or not, I like the fact that we're talking about new names. And we have said it here, Cecilia, that now the Federation and the Sports Ministry, they need to come together and see ways that they can, create more programs to keep these guys busy. Okay, from table tennis now, let's go. I'll talk a little bit about athletics in Nigeria. And right here, Channels TV, you know that we are getting ready for season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup. We are very well involved in grassroots football development. Not just football development this time around. We're pushing it to athletics. Channels Television will be supporting the 4th edition of the Okpekpe International Road Race. That competition has gotten the bronze label from the International Athletics Federation. That's a very good one. And Channels TV is saying, hey, to all the athletes from North EBU, there are going to be cash prizes, and that's just to motivate the athletes.
I think that's a good one that Channels Television is doing. When you talk about sport, we're not just about football. I mean, sports in general having to a kind of, how do I put it now, being in partnership, so to speak, I mean, with the race organizers is something huge for the athletes. Of course, most of them definitely want to come to Nigeria.
That's right.
Go and, of course, also get some prize money back. That's really important because some athletes will tell you some of the money they get to win in major competitions, that's what helped them to even go for other major tournaments and also train themselves, especially those who doesn't have sponsorship yet. So that prize money also come a long way.
That's right.
To actually help them in training and also. So it's a good one, and we just can't wait for the race to start. It's going to be in May. Yeah,
in May the 7th, Saturday, May the 7th, in Okpekpe, in Edo State. I'm sure you'd like to go for that one. Cecilia, what this is just saying to me that we're involved with the Channels National Kids Cup football. We're supporting the Okpekpe Road Race. So maybe we might just be loading an athletics classics very soon, maybe.
Let's don't let it out.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, first you just watch it for that.
Yeah, why just because right here, Channels TV is all about sustainable sports development. That's what we're doing, and then we like the fact that we're fully involved with the Okpekpe Road Race. Sila, where are we going from here?
Okay, well, you guys can talk to us on Twitter, of course, on Facebook. What we are discussing today, it's all about the Super Eagles. Of course, tomorrow is the game. That's a big day. Everyone has been waiting for.
Right.
Camp is bubbling. The players are really happy. Fernando Adi, he spoke to us on Sports Tonight last night, and of course, he was really happy, saying, "Look, hey, I'm ready. I'm not affected by the weather, nor that he's ready to actually at least give us one goal. And if he gets to give us one, or Diengalo give us one, Alex Wobi, if he gets to start and give us a goal, well, Kelechi Iheanacho, so many players. So yesterday we talked about you guys can start picking your team. Was he expecting 23-man list from Coach Samson Siasia? He says it's those that can withstand the heat and the ones he's going to pick for the game. So we'll just wait. Maybe at the end of the day, we'll see it. So you guys can talk to us on Twitter, of course, on Facebook. What do you think? Your first 11, the players you feel should start that game. Just keep it coming. Austin will definitely read everything out to you. And also, we're talking about athletics.
That's right.
And also talking about table tennis in Nigeria. Egypt, what's happening there? The young lads are actually doing Nigerian proud, making sure that they're actually telling the Super Eagles back home, hey, you can actually beat the Egyptians.
Right.
Don't be scared by their numbers. 120 of them are competing in that championship. We just have 4 Nigerians there, and the 3 of them had to escape through to the second round. So one needs to win his last game and, of course, join them in that one. If they can do that, the Super Eagles definitely can do better.
Fantastic, Cecilia. Thank you for that update. So let's move forward now with season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup. You know, we are counting down. Deadline for submission of forms for the Lagos preliminaries is still the 31st of this month. So schools in Lagos, what are we waiting for? It's time to, submit those forms that you've picked or what you're doing online. We told you, we've made it easy for you. You don't need to travel all the way to Channels TV or the suburb office in Maryland. Wherever you are, in the comfort of your classrooms, your living rooms, even if you have internet on the go, you can register for the Lagos preliminaries of the Channels National Kids Cup. Just go to our website on the homepage right there, that corner, just right in front of where you have sports. Just click on the Channels National Kids Cup, and then you see the forms, the players registration form and the team registration form. Fill the forms, submit the forms, and then all we just want you to do after submission is just send us via email scanned birth certificates of players and their passport photographs. It's that easy, and you will be part of the Channels National Kids Cup Lagos preliminaries. We're waiting, we're counting down. 31st of this month, deadline for submission. So if you cannot be 31st of this month, then it means your school will not get a chance to feature in the Lagos preliminaries. And then we will do the draw for the Lagos preliminaries on 11th on April the 11th, and then action will commence from the 19th till the 22nd right here in Lagos. And when we're doing the Lagos preliminaries, then it means we're ready. We're ready for the guys from the other regions. Season 8 of the Channels National Kids Cup. Cecilia, will still catching them here.
Definitely, of course, you can register online. If you cannot go to Maryland, of course, come down to the headquarters here in Lagos. Just register online. Make sure you're following the instructions so well and get to submit your form. Remember, deadline is 31st for schools from Lagos. So all the states they've already started their preliminaries, right? And of course, the winners will come to Lagos, and we'll be expecting 2 schools to emerge out of all the schools that will pick their forms right here in Lagos. It's going to be big, better, and of course more entertaining. The excitement will never stop. And now take a look at this. You're just waiting to see what the kids is going to bring next to Lagos. This is beautiful.
I remember this game, Delta versus Kwara.
Exactly.
Messi Unlo, you know, the coaches. What is, you know, you can't just, you know,
remember what the kids were saying that, okay, in Nigerian usual language, I mean, if you eat chicken and you don't eat the bones, you've not eaten chicken and all that. So if you want to beat the boys, beat them so well.
Yeah.
By the end of the day, well, when they came across Yanuge Primary
That's
School,
right. That's right. That's football for you. And the, when they met the guys for Yanuge, for the first time, Coach Jelomia had to jump up to say, attack. You know, so it's the Channels National Kids Cup. We love the excitement. So from the Lagos preliminaries, we'll get straight up into the nationals. Let's see. Can the guys from Edo come back to retain their trophy? Will Delta bounce back? What about Lagos State?
Exactly.
Can they bounce back also? Are we just going to have a new champion? We'll know.
That might happen because you don't know if the schools that were here last time will also be the ones that will be coming, because it's very, very competitive right now. All the schools from across the country want to be part of
Cristiano Ronaldo.
That's it.
Our friends from Kaduna, Research Model Primary School in Kaduna, taking on Christ the King at Akwa Ibom. It was a good game, got into penalties, and then in the end, it was the guys from Kaduna that eventually won, and they went to the finals. This is a team that almost didn't show up for the competition. Same thing with Edo. Wow, we love the story of the Channels National Kids Cup.
There's another celebration. So all the kids that are watching will definitely want to go a notch higher.
And this
that's
one,
my
that's
free
Cecilia
kick.
likes.
You know, remember Olise, you know, France 98, something like this. Beautiful, wonderful.
Okay, so you see, if you leave us, we'll just keep talking about the Channels National Kids Cup, because we love the fun and the excitement that it brings. So our schools in Lagos, hurry up, we're waiting for your forms. We'll get you ready for the Lagos preliminaries. Deadline for submission is the 31st of this month. Okay, let's leave the grassroots now and go to that level where if they don't get the results, if you're not strong, you might as well develop